The policy change takes effect in March. It aims to keep families together during the lengthy process of obtaining a green card for spouses and children of American citizens. Raquel Coronado is one of tens of thousands in the U.S. who will be affected by this change. Also with us is Jacob Sapochnick, a San Diego immigration attorney. Thank you both for joining us. Jacob, right now, undocumented immigrants married to U.S. citizens must return to their home country for a period of time and wait sometimes months or years to get their green card. What does this new policy change do? How does it make that different?
Well, the policy still requires them to leave the U.S., but just by way of introduction, most people who are undocumented and residing in the U.S., they are not able to finish the process inside the U.S. They need to leave the U.S. and face the U.S. Embassy in their home countries. And if they overstayed and they stayed here more than certain years, they have to get a waiver to be able to come back. Under the old rules, the waiver was applicable at the end of the process, but this new change allowed them to do the waiver before they depart the U.S., which will reduce the amount of time they're going to be separated from their families.
Okay, and Raquel, you've kind of experienced this firsthand, or at least you've applied for a waiver. What is your situation?
Our situation right now is, we've been in this process for about 3 years now, and we recently applied for a parole in place. It helps the military. It helps military families.
So you're married to, tell me who you're married to. You have children. How long have you been married?
I am married to Yancy Nunez, and together we have two beautiful children, and we've been together for 7 years and married 6.
And he's in the military.
He is currently in the U.S. Army.
There's a military waiver that's very similar to this, the parole, I think.
Parole,
right.
yes.
And so why should military families maybe also apply to this for the civilian waiver?
I think if your parole in place does get denied for obvious reasons, I think it'll be very helpful if we have this new law that we are currently, really apply for it, and it will be a great help.
One of the situations, your friends had this where she was married, or they were both military, somebody was deployed and there was no one to take care of the children?
Actually, there were just regular civilians. There were a civilian family, and both of them went to Juarez, and they faced a tremendous hardship down there with both of their kids, and she ended up returning back to the U.S. and he stayed in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But on that note, military, Jacob, can absolutely be deployed, and then the person's back, the other spouse is in their home country, and then who takes care of the children?
Separation. And then just a note on the parole in place, while it's a good process for military, it's not guaranteed. And so now the families like this have hope that if this doesn't work, then they can apply for the waiver inside the U.S., be together with the family, with the kids, and once it's approved, they're hoping that they're going to go out to the embassy and get their waiver.
And this is called a hardship, a waiver, but what other eligibility requirements? This is not a blanket, get back into the U.S. free card.
What it is, it's very important to understand that the waiver only applies to people that came here without authorization and stayed longer than they're supposed to. And the waiver only waives the illegal stay. It doesn't waive a criminal issue. It doesn't waive misrepresentation. And so it's very important to show that if they have a reentry or if they committed a crime, the waiver is not going to help them. So they have to be married to a U.S. citizen. They can only show that they came here unauthorized and stayed here, never left, and that they are a person of good moral character. And hopefully with that, and they have to show extreme hardship to the U.S. citizen spouse.
Raquel, what would you say if you had advice to people who are in a similar situation? Should they apply now? How soon should they apply? Now that you're experiencing this, what would your advice be to them?
I would tell them to get out. Most of people who are in similar cases are afraid of coming out of, and telling, hey, I need help with my illegal, status and stuff, and I think it's very important. My husband and I, it took us, I think, about 3 years to finally put in the I-130 to begin with the process, and we were afraid, but we had the courage to come out and start this process together.
Right. And Jacob, so start early.
Yes.
Jacob, just one quick question I was interested in is, how does our waiver and our policies when it comes to undocumented immigrant marriages to a citizen of a country compared to other countries, let's say Canada, England, things like that?
Well, I feel, the U.S. has a policy, a strict policy against people coming here without authorization. And that's why the waiver is in place in a way, it's kind of like a punishment where they need to leave and be able to pay the price and come back. Many other countries like Canada, the rules are a bit lax. In Europe, as long as you're married to a national of the country and you can prove that you're not a criminal, there are much more ways to be able to get your documents. The U.S. make it a policy to say, we're going to make sure that you do it the right way, and even if you're married to a U.S. citizen, we have to make you do some things to avoid the floodgates.
All right.
So I still think we are quite tough compared to other countries.
More conservative
Absolutely.
to some other countries.
Absolutely.
We are out of time, so folks at home can hear a lot more about this immigration waiver on our website, kpbs.org. Thank you both for talking with us.
Thank you so much for having us.